Brewers Log August 31st, 2020. Well, 2020 has definitely been a strange year this year. I've not got as much cider as I wanted made. And today I got a question about one of my old ciders and realized I hadn't uploaded for a while and realized I had quite a bit down here to rack. So today I am racking from one of my bottles down into another bottle and try to get these ciders so that they're drinkable again. So that's at least my goal for tonight. We'll see if that all gets done, because I'm trying to upload more videos, and going through and thinking about some of the old ciders made me decide I wanted to see what it was, some of my ciders that I've had sitting for months, how dry they are and what they taste like. So we'll see what I get done tonight and how far I get. So part of my process of racking is that once I get the original jar cleaned up and any of the lee and anything else out of it, I usually pour back into it. So I use my big funnel and run it back into the original jar, so I have all my information that I marked on the original jar, and then I pour a small bit into a glass. That way I can smell it, I can taste it, I can see how it's doing, and decide if it needs to be back sweetened, whether it needs anything extra in it. But that's part of becoming my process, just so I get an idea of where it's at. Most likely, since this has been sitting for 4 months now or more, so yeah, I guess we're looking in April, May, June, July, and now all of August. So we've got 5 months that thing has been sitting there. So I'm guessing it's going to be really dry, but I want to see how it is, and then I'll decide whether it's getting to go straight into cold crashing or whether I'm going to put the stopper back in it now that the stopper's all cleaned up, and see if I want to top it off and try to get a little bit of carbonation going in it, or where I'm going from here. All right, after tasting the brown sugar from 317, I decided it's definitely a little more dry than I want. So I'm going to top it off with some apple juice that I have and put the stopper back on and see how much it bubbles. But I may end up just letting it mix together and putting it in the fridge so that I've got the apple juice to add a little bit of back sweetness to it that might help it carbonate if I actually get it into the bottles. So I got all 4 gallons that were started on 317 have been racked and topped back off. They were a little dry for all of them, so I've added more apple juice to it. So that should add at least a little bit of sweetness back into it. Now I'm going to let them sit for a day or two, and we'll see if they take back off because of the new apple juice, or whether they stay the same. Most likely I'm going to cold crash them on Wednesday or later on this week. That way I can start drinking them, and we'll see where that goes from there. But that's probably all I'm getting done tonight. The cider did taste good. It was just a little dry for me, so we'll see if adding a little bit of extra apple juice back to it will help making it a little more sweeter, or at least a semi-sweet, and that's what I think I'm looking for. All right.